Good morning, boys and girls. Today we will be learning about the butterfly cycle. Can anyone tell me what a butterfly is? Yes, a butterfly is those little creatures that we see outside flying with the beautiful colors of wings. Can anyone tell me where a butterfly comes from? Not sure? Okay, this is what we're going to learn about today. We're going to learn that a butterfly has different stages before it becomes that beautiful butterfly. Can anyone give me an example of another animal that goes through multiple stages? Not sure? Okay, for example, we have a frog, a chicken, and a fish. All these animals go through multiple different stages before it becomes this big frog or this big fish or this chicken, the rooster, the hen. So, for example, another example would be a human being, just like us. We go through different stages before we become an adult. For example, I have some examples here for you. Here we have the boys. First of all, we're born a baby, and then we are a toddler. After that, we become a teen. This is when you're around the ages of 15 to around 18. And then we become an adult. Yes, this is when we get jobs, we start a family, and then we become grandparents, or as a lot of us would call it, old. We become old. And then we also have it for the girls. Again, we're babies. First, we're born as babies. Then we become a toddler, then a teen, then a young lady, an adult, and then we become a grandma. So as you see, we have stages in our life too. We're not just born as an adult or a teen. We're born as a little baby and then a toddler, okay? So are the stages of a human life. So for today, the first thing that we're going to learn as we get prepared to we're going to read a book. We're going to read The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Has anyone ever read this book? Yes? No? Okay. Well, before we start reading, there's some challenging words in here. So let's go over them. The first one is cocoon. Can anyone say cocoon? Yes, cocoon. Does anyone know what a cocoon is? No? Okay. We'll see in the book, and after the book, I'll ask you guys if you guys know what a cocoon is. So let's go on and start by reading the book. The book is called The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. And what is the first thing we do when we read a book? Look at the author. The book is written by Eric Carle. So let's go on to read the book. First page. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on the leaf. The little egg is right here. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny, very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomachache. Does anyone know why he would have a stomachache? Yes, because he ate too much. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf, and after that he felt much better. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and does anyone know what's next? Let's find out. He was a beautiful butterfly. And all we see are the beautiful colors of the butterfly. Can someone tell me now what the word cocoon means? How did they use the word cocoon in the book? Yeah, as we saw, cocoon is what is around the caterpillar before it becomes a butterfly. Okay, so what was the first stage of the life of the butterfly cycle? He was an egg. And then after his egg, it cracked and he was a caterpillar. So that's the second stage of the butterfly cycle. And then the third stage? Correct. He was a cocoon. He built a cocoon. And after that, what is the last stage of the butterfly cycle? The butterfly. He becomes a butterfly. So the first stage is the egg. Second stage is the caterpillar. Third stage is the cocoon. Fourth stage, the butterfly. So as we know now, the butterfly cycle has 4 different stages. So what I'm going to have you guys do now is you're going to put the butterfly cycle in order. On this side are the different stages of the butterfly cycle, and you're going to cut them, color them, and put them on these boxes. You're going to put them in order, and then I'm going to write the names of the different stages, and you guys are to write it next to each stage in order, just like this. As you guys can see, egg is the first one, then caterpillar, then cocoon, then butterfly. So this is what I expect you guys to do. Don't worry if you don't know how to spell these words. I'm going to have them written down on the board, and you guys can write them off of here. Don't forget to write your name on the top of the paper, and when you're done, you could turn it into me, and I will direct you guys to go to the Learning Center.